Hello there, good evening, and happy Halloween. Well, I'm recording this the week of Halloween 2021, but you could watch this video anytime you want. Heck, it could be summer when you're watching this. Alright, this is Monster Mash, and this song uses what's called the 1950s Doo Wop Progression. Originally it's in the key of G, but we'll also cover how to play it in the key of C as well, using those core chords. And the chord pattern goes as follows. Uses the number 1 major chord, followed by the relative minor number 6. Then it goes to the subdominant chord number 4, which is a major chord, to the dominant major chord 5. So in the key of G, that means we're starting with a G chord, going to an E minor, followed by a C, followed by a D. If we're in the key of C, it's going to start with a C, go to A minor, F, and then G. And if you notice between those two keys, we have the key of G, or the chord G in both, and the chord C in both. So to cover those two chords, just in a quick crash course, going from ceiling to ground, string 4 to string 1, it's open string 4, 2nd fret with the index finger on string 3, ring fingers on the 3rd fret of string 2, middle fingers on the 2nd fret of string 1. Try to do it this way. Don't reach the middle finger past the index finger. Do the opposite. Rule of thumb. Whichever's closest to the thumb, if they share a fret, reaches the furthest across the fretboard. Alright, so that's my G chord, and a C chord would just be the 3rd fret of string 1. All other strings are open. The chords we're introducing here in the key of G would be E minor, and that is going to go from ceiling to ground, open, 4th fret, 3rd fret, 2nd fret. And then the D chord, a couple different ways to play this. It's all 2nd fret on strings 4, 3, and 2. So you can use 3 fingers to play that, leaving the first string open. Or what I prefer to do, since I have large hands and large fingers, is I put my first finger down and mash it. You can do the middle finger, first finger, ring finger, but usually I go to the first finger. And how do I get the first string to ring out? Well, I get this bend in my knuckle right here, which if you're familiar with yoga, kind of looks like a downward dog for your finger. So not flat like this, but get up on that knuckle. So you can hear that first string. All right, and then each one of these chords, as they're played, is going to get 2 measures, two entire measures, or 8 beats total. Now the song is kind of fast, but when you have 8 beats, it doesn't seem quite as fast. So it goes a little something like this. I'm just going to play whole notes with the chords and let it carry on into another whole note. 1, 2, ready, go. G, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, E minor. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 to the C. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 to the D. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 back to G. Repeat the pattern. 1, 2, ready, go. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 to the C. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 to the D. Now there's only one part that's different in the song, and it goes like this. C, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 to the D. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 back to C. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and the D. And that is the part where they say the zombies were having fun, the party had just begun, the guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. And I believe it's the 3rd verse, so it's after the 2nd time that they sang they did the mash, they did the monster mash. Then if you want to play these chords in the key of C, let's do that play along. So it goes 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. C, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, A minor. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 to the F. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 to the G. Repeat that. 1, 2, ready, go. C, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 to A minor. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 to the F. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 to the G. 2, 3, 4. We're going to pretend this is the 3rd verse. That's F to the G. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 back to F. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 to the G. 2, 3, 4 back to the main pattern. Alright, so I hope that gives you a little more perspective on the chord progression, the 1950s Doo Wop progression that makes up Monster Mash, as well as many, many other songs. not just from the 1950s, but also from today. Also in the class that I taught today, we did a little bit of the strum pattern that could go with it. So I'm going to do a little play along with the strum pattern. The strum pattern was 1, 2, and 4, and. Or down, down, up, down, up. And the idea is to keep your hand moving. I have another video on this channel that covers that strum pattern. So look for that if you need help with this strum pattern. But what's beautiful by having 2 measures on each chord is to get yourself into it. You can start with the strum pattern, 1, 2, and 4. And on the second measure, just hit 1 downstroke. That'll give you a chance to switch to the next chord. So it'd sound like this: 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, G. To the next chord. To the next chord. To the next chord. Or you just, once you feel confident with that, then you add the strum pattern in twice on each chord, and then you're really cooking. 2, 1, 2, ready, go. That's G, E minor, C, and the D, back to G. You get the idea from there. And then you just pop the song on and you play along to it. All right, so I found that helpful on your ukulele journey. If you have questions, comments, or concerns, you can leave them in the comments section below. Yeah, so most importantly, have fun with it, and don't be afraid to make some mistakes as you progress. All right, take care.